boy, you guys are quick. Already 2 people coming, and Sinful Liar and Tricia. Okay, welcome aboard. It's gonna be a chill work stream. Let me ping people now. There we go. Ah, yeah, there's still no ping, and you're already 3. How can you guys tell the difference between 3 with an F and 3 the number? The pronunciation sounds exactly the same to me. Okay, I think let me check if there's any reactions on the Discord. No, not really. There might be a little bit of background noise because my dad is doing a bit of work on the house, so yeah. Okay, and now I can show the screen. The background, it's a random picture I found on the internet. I found it quite a while ago now. I wasn't even looking for any Mystery Dungeon screen pictures or whatever, but I just happened to find it. And that's very nice because it is about Mystery Dungeon. Let me show you again. You can see it because you have the bandana right here, but it's not. You can see also that it's not the same version as the one I'm referring with my profile picture because it's not the same bandana. The one on my character is a blue one, which represents either the very first version of Gates to Infinity, I think is the name. I never know if it's Gates of Doors. Mystery Dungeon is really an interesting game because it's both way more strategic than the original game, but yet it managed to be more somewhat fast-paced because a turn takes way less time. So both if you're patient or impatient, that's a good game for pretty much anyone. Though it has a kind of high skill floor because if you suck too much, it's gonna get very hard towards the end every time. I wish I could stream it, but there's no new Mystery Dungeon game, and I don't know how to stream on Switch because if one comes out, it will be on Switch. Okay, so let's get to the work. So, what's my issue? Let's start with let's first present the 2 issues I want to work on. There are the ban list and the model versioning. Oh boy, my voice is not gonna hold very long. I'm gonna have probably gonna have a few moments of silent focusing. So the ban list. So it's kinda for the big lines. It's kinda as you would expect. There's some ban list somewhere common to all servers that everyone can read at any time. But the thing that you probably didn't expect is that you cannot write it at any time. You have a limited frequency of actions. Like you can do actions more than every 6 seconds. If you do more than every 6 seconds, you're gonna the writing will be delayed and eventually even cancelled, and that can screw up the timing pretty badly. So the solution automatically is to not directly interact with the one that is online. Not because if I always write it and read it and write it and read it every time I want to do the slightest action, not gonna be doable. So I have a local copy of the ban list on every server. So when people are banned, ban ends, or whatever interaction with it happens, it's gonna edit the local copy, and periodically the local copy will be written onto the online one. But here is our big issue. Here's our big issue. What if two servers write the list at the same time? What if? We got a problem right here. Well, that's my issue, and that's the thing I'm gonna fix. So but I wouldn't be trying to solve it right there if I hadn't a solution already. So here's the solution. I'm gonna date every single ban of the list, and when I see two lists, when I have to update the list, I'm gonna only take the most recent entries. That way I can merge the two lists and upload it. On my current setting, I always assume that the server is right and not the online list, so it can actually end up cancelling a ban. Because let me give you one situation. So here's a classic situation. You want to ban someone, so a ban is added to the list, but then you have to upload the result. The server, when reading the one online, sees so the only difference is that all model of the ban list has this entry and the online one doesn't. So that's easy. I'm just gonna copy the local version. I'm just gonna add the new entry to the online ban list and upload everything. Substrate, oh, you're new around. Actually, I don't know Sugar Prog either, so welcome there. Welcome, you two. Unless I know you on the server, you know, and you have another name here. Maybe the profile picture could tell me something. That kind of rings a bell, but I'm not sure. Yeah, hi, sorry. Yeah, I don't know if I know you two guys, so whatever. If you want to introduce yourself, go for it. If you don't, that's fine. The free is open to anyone anyways. So that's a classic situation I presented to you. Now have another situation. A ban ends. So what happens? Well, the ban will be removed by the server because it sees, I no longer need it, it's over. So it's gonna remove it. So then you have the online version that has the old non-deleted entry, and the local version that no longer has the entry. So at this point I can still say that, well, it's an old entry, so I can just delete it and upload a version without it. But now let's have the more complicated situation. Someone got banned again. He already had an entry. So on the server, Yeah, no, that's the problem of having multiple servers. I'm gonna explain. On all server, we'll see there's already an entry. I'm gonna overwrite it. And when I go to the server, well, no problem. I'm just gonna say I update the server with my version because there's two versions conflicting. There's the one that has been elapsed, we read from the server, and there's mine, which is new and fresh. So in this case, we get the fresh one because it's a local one, so it's the right one. But what happens on the next server that tries to upload and see this difference? So the next another server right there, another instance of LOK. Iron Meeple. Okay. Doesn't ring a bell, sorry. Maybe you're one of the artists, but you know, I can't remember all those names. There's so many. But by your profile picture, I kind of have an idea. So, on another server, he will still have the old band that says, nah, there's no more need to bother him. So, but then he will want to regularly do his upload to the server, and we'll see that the server has a new entry. But how does he know that it's new? He can't. He just can't. Therefore, he will say that, well, in case of doubt, I am right, the server isn't. So I'm gonna overwrite my non-existent ban over the new ban. Therefore, if you ban someone again and there is more than one server running, it will get automatically deleted within 30 seconds. So now I need to date the bans. If I date the bans, I know that I had to take the most recent one and not do an arbitrary judgment. Which means that I have to adapt the format to the ban list. But now there's yet another problem. How do I date it? Or rather, no, how do I date it is not a problem. I can just give it a date. But how do I date it without deleting the currently existent ban list? Tell me the mic is on. The mic is on. Go. I forgot to ask, is the volume right, guys? Music, my voice? I might keep talking since there's a bit of lag. So here's my idea. The old bands, okay, volume's fine, good. The old bands that don't have a date will be automatically considered older. If there is not a date, it will be always considered older. Yeah, welcome to the world of scripting or programmation. I don't know if it's kind of high enough to call it programmation. Well, it's some scripts. Let's just stick to scripting. It's just Lua anyways. You know what? That's what happens in my head, but how about I write it so you can understand it? Images, Roblox tests. Yeah, there's some stuff. That's quite some big brain stuff happening in my big brain. So, to give you an idea of the kind of method, since you're new, I'm just gonna show you real quick. Some of my more recent modifications is the dragons being able to tilt while flying. This is what happened in my head. That's the calculations I had to do. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's quite a bunch of trigonometry. And even then, I just had another big brain time since, and I think I realized that I was doing it like shit, and I actually had a single function that could do everything for me. Now, let's pick another. The most recent, yeah, I also got some little sprites I need for GUI. It's kind of ugly like this, but in practice it's not as ugly because it's the exact number of pixels actually. And yeah, I also got some concepts like this. That's gonna be kind of how the new species selections will be like. Kind of arbitrary stats, but we actually can do some kind of modifications to it. The place to load your character, select, see the stats, see short descriptions, and play. There we go. I don't need to open more than one. This already hides my desktop. My desktop is not that compromising anymore or whatever, but I'm not taking chances. And if you want some real big brain stuff, look at this one. That's the thing I worked on last week. Welcome to what it takes to get to lean with slopes. There isn't much text going on, and there's a bit of indications that have been removed, but yeah. Basically, that's how I design my array casting and detect slopes. Basically, to explain to you what the points are right there, imagine that the dragon, which is represented by the red box, is on a pretty bumpy ground. Then how do I know how much I lean? Because, you know, I can't just say, hey, ground, give me your angle. No, that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna measure with some points using array casting, and it allows me to get the slope. So on such cases right there, it's pretty simple. You see, the slope is pretty consistent. But yeah, even then, how do I say? Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Look at how the slope looks like. I can't say that to the program. He needs numbers and only numbers. So I can measure. I can do some points to measure using array casting. Like this. That's the body of the dragon, kinda, and that's where the rays are cast going straight downwards. So here's my method. I take all the dots in the back and all the dots in the front, and I do the average height of them. So that's why you see we have the red bar and the gray bar. We can see that it's much higher in the back. So we got 2 points. We got a vertical distance and we got a horizontal distance. So we got a slope. Easy enough. Well, it takes a little bit of trigonometry to determine the slope from that, but that's my job. Put more simply, that's what happens. I can draw, I swear. There we go. So yeah, big brain stuff. And let's not save. There we go. While we're at it, might as well duplicate one. Actually, I don't like duplicating, so I'm just gonna ask for a new picture. And yeah, I do all that shit on MS Paint. Alright. Let's get started. So this one will be less graphical because I don't do physics or anything. So, in the cloud, because I'm too lazy. Okay, whatever. You know what? In the cloud, up there, there's a cloud up there. I don't care, it's not, okay, I kinda care. There you go, in the cloud you got a data store. That's fundamentally that's just a list. So you got a list of people, and you've got first ban, second ban, and so on and so on. Okay, I'm too lazy to do better. You don't have to. You don't have to say it if you don't want to. It's open to everyone. But I'm curious. I'm always curious to see who I am talking to. You see, that's not a big. I'm not a big streamer guy. I just do it for fun, and I'm not even paid. That's why I'm kind of using. You see, you hear the music I'm using right now is copyrighted, so but I don't care about monetization. So, lost my diamonds. I don't know you. Well, okay. So you have the one in the cloud, and you got the one in the server. Let's move them a bit sideways. So the idea with it is you've got a bunch of bands. So there we go. Blue for a default color. There we go. Okay, you know I speak to many people as the server owner, you know. Oh yeah, if you keep changing names, there's no way I remember you. That also doesn't help if you want to be noted one day. Because I can't remember who you are. So, if the two things are similar, so that's the game, alright? If the two things are similar, there's no problem. But then, what if we have an empty slot and I just added this thing? Then it's pretty simple. We're just gonna copy the thing here. Now, what if... actually, the first color is more like this. What if I removed an entry? Basically, my game sees that this entry is too old. I have to remove it. So I remove it, which makes this thing useless. Or when I merge them, I can see that, wait, the server has this, and the game doesn't. So what do I do? Well, let's have a close look at this thing. Oh, it's outdated. Well, I'm gonna remove it too. And there we go, we got another synchronization. But now, what happens? What happens if there's an expired one on the server, but we banned the guy again? That's a weird music. Well, that's where it gets complicated, because you see, no, I still want the filler. It's gonna say, so I have two of the same entries, let's compare them. Yeah, the new one is different, so I'm gonna say, the game is right, because you see, that's where the shit happens. So I'm just gonna update and get a new one, the new ban. But now, yeah, there's some red color because it's dramatic. What if, actually no, not what if, because it's definitely, there is multiple game servers. And this guy has no clue the new ban happened. Let's put this thing in the middle. I'm gonna put white here. So then, the right one, the one on the right updates. Well, let's see. Oh, there's a difference here. What do I do? Well, the server, the game is always right. So I will update to the wrong one. Then this one updates again. And, oh, well, oh, okay, oh, wait, no, wait, yes, but what the fuck am I doing? So just get confused and basically doesn't work. So how do I know? How can I tell the difference? If I can tell which is the right one? Well, it's simple. The right one is the latest one. So I'm gonna add dates, which means the old overused ones is gonna have a lower date than the new one. Therefore, when it does this comparison, it's gonna say, oh, so this one is older. Then I'm gonna update because I'm the old one here. And there we go. We all got the right entries. Oh, that's Mystery Dungeon music. That's how I get fueled. So yeah, all I need is dates. I'm gonna keep it in case I need it. What music is this? Ah, that's nice. It's one of my favorite games. Okay. You understand? You sure you understand? Oh yeah, you understand the name changing thing, not the I don't know about the big brain time. Okay, so since you don't seem to be familiar with my streams, you see all that stuff, all those models we can edit, all the testing we can do on the terrain. Well, say goodbye to all of this. Just say goodbye, because we're gonna spend our time here. Welcome to my world. The text. This is what the moderation system actually looks like. And I wrote everything. This thing right there actually is a command for turning people into fireworks, by the way. So there's not only some bands and stuff. You can see it yourself. The command is called called firework. So yeah. So here we are. The bands happen here on this part. So it's from 244 to 288. That's 44 lines to work with. So there's actually two things to do. The first thing will be to add the time on the new bands, and then add the handling of time on the merging. Actually, I could just say that the old list will instantly get a date which is basically the epochy. I know how you say it. Well, the New Year 2000, that's like the beginning of time for any computer nowadays. Because you know, when you create stuff, it's not gonna, you already passed this date, so you can always use this date to say as early as possible. Like, we're in 2019, there's no way we're gonna be before 2000. That's just how time works. It's linear. Yeah, okay. So um 72,000, which means 2 hours. Okay, so I set the default time to 2 hours. What is this music now? Sonic Forces got quite some edgy music, so Not necessarily bad, I guess. Alright, I don't... Well, in reference to the function I'm gonna use, os.time, I'm just gonna call it band time. So, band lists the tag of the target, and we're gonna call it band time in camel case, of course. Time equals os.time. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It was that simple. Okay, that's good for the moderation. That's for the banning. Now bands will have a date. Now the refreshing. Actually, I think I made a function to update the band list. Update band list. There it is. To remove finished bands. Actually, I think I should, just to be sure, I'm gonna reset done. Might be an issue if I don't. Wait, the remote list. The remote list is gonna be the one from the server. Okay. Just to be sure. Just a little safety I'm gonna add. So, removing the finished band is still working. Then the problem is a merge. How is it merged right now? So for every entry of the remote list, if the local list is nil or empty, if the entry is empty and the entry is too old, yeah. So you're just removing the finished entries again. So, if there's an end date and the end date is lower than the time, which means if we are past that time, yeah, that's good, we remove it. Or if the ban, if there is no entry, or yeah, just in case we check if there's nothing. That's weird. Normally in Lua, the empty entries should be removed, not just kept and called nil. Okay, so we're gonna do this again and again and again until there's no old bans on both lists. Then we merge. Wait, so what that? So then, what does the merge do? If the local entry is empty, or is that some? No, I don't really know this music. So if the entry is empty and end date, yeah, and either there's no end date or there's an end date that is not yet passed, we take the entry. But that line is now wrong. Actually, how should I merge to handle all the cases? Now the bans have dates. So at the end, I publish the local one. So the result has to be put in the local one. So in which case do I have to get the server's one? In case it's empty. It's empty and not empty on the server. So that's what I did here. I'm just going to make a new statement. So the other case where I want to take the server one is when there are dates. The server one has a date, and this date is higher than the local one. Well, that is, if the local one has no date, it's going to be considered lower. So if entry ban time if it exists and either there is not the ban list entry ban time. There we go. Either there is not a ban time or nope, that was not intended. I don't want to rewrite it every time. If it's lower than the new entry, strictly lower, because if it's equal, I don't have to do anything. Then I should put all of this in parentheses. There we go, in brackets. I'm just gonna put my conditions here. Or the brackets here too. And I no longer need this. Actually, no, you know what? It's all clogged if I do it that way, and it's the exact same result. I'm just gonna do it twice. That's not gonna be much heavier. It's not gonna proc anyways, because this check is... Actually... Okay, I'm an idiot. Or... like this. I'm gonna put brackets. Can I just do that and... No, I can't. So, there you go. Like this. That way I don't have to go through 2 loops if I don't have to check the band time if I already took the entry. Oh, or I could stop being an idiot. I could just do else if. There we go. And does it fold properly? No, it doesn't. I'm just gonna do... There we go. Actually, I know. I'm just gonna remove this, cut it and paste it somewhere else. So, then, else, if, then, and now it should fold properly. Whatever, that's not a problem. I can just put my conditions back here. Go. Which means I no longer need additional brackets. Alright, so entry, there we go. And here again. Okay, so that should be good for the band list. And that's one fix done. So the thing is, I don't have real conditions right here, so I cannot do tests properly. So that's gonna have to do. And that's done with this script. So finally, something you can understand, you might think. Well, no, because I'm jumping right into another script, sorry. Let me think for a second. I have to do the versioning of models. So that one is super tricky actually. Because we have a similar problem. Versions are not a thing currently. But how do I know the version of that is currently used by a save? So let me explain to you what's the deal. The deal is when Draco uploads a new. The deal is when Draco uploads a new model. Like decide, actually, the European dragon has he has a weird thing on his eye right here. You see it right here? Yeah, well, I'm gonna remake the eye really quick. So that's a different model right now. Well, when he does that and replaces the model, he might have removed a part or added a part, and this can cause trouble. So our current method is to say, oh, your model has some differences, therefore we're gonna delete it, it's obsolete. We're gonna salvage nothing. Pretty harsh, right? Well, I want to kinda reduce this problem. I want to make it so, oh, the versions are different. So you see, I'm gonna try to sorry. How to say it? This has to be some Mario Kart music. That super chill thing is really Rainbow Road. That's not the image that has been put in my mind. Right. Sonic has been trying to be a knight at some point, and that was really awkward. Actually, this music is good. I need ideas. That's hard to think, but that's what I'm paid for. So yeah. So basically, what you want to do is they will not. In case some parts have been removed, we don't want to say to look for an inexistent part. We want to say check if that part exists first. If there have been parts that have been added, just don't color it. But most importantly, it's very important to check that crap. It's very important to warn the player that some things have changed and his model is going to be adapted. Well, still, I'm going to have to make my system in a way that means that can say, no, this thing is too old. That's like, we did a major change to the model, so this is just not going to work. It's going to be a very rare case, but we have to handle it. Because otherwise, when it happens, we're going to be super screwed. Oh, wow, there's only 2 viewers now. That's pretty sad. I check the viewer count. Oh boy. Kinda hurts. I don't think I'm gonna need drawing. Well. Brainstorming time. Brainstorming time. I'm a fucking idiot. I just have to to check if the part exists every time. If there, I just even if it's not an old thing, because that's more security. Security. And yeah, and if there are new parts I don't have to color, I just had to do nothing. So I literally have nothing to add, which means I just have to do that checking. It's in the loading thing. Load accessory, load model, right there. Go to editor, generate model. Overhead, materials, colors. There we go, the colors, that's the part. The species is if it's a wyvern. What the? Is it really some game music? Oh yeah, when I told you that Sonic Forces had some edgy music. Well, that's the theme of the very edgy boss. Oh yeah, this is an automated fix for the wyvern. Ow, the edge, I got cut on this. He even cuts himself, dude. That's some edgy shit like crazy. So this thing was not useful for a very long time. So I guess I can just remove it. There were just a few days where you could make the eyebrow parts of the wyvern different colors, and that was very ugly, so that was a way to prevent it. Oh boy, that's like not a single bit of safety. There's literally no safety going on. That's a long line. Wish I could shrink it. Oh, there we go. Is there anything long left? Apparently not. That's good. Yeah. So Not success. Yeah. Okay, go to editor. Rename label. Huh? Oh, an event. Yeah, sure. Where do I get? Oh no, the data table. Yeah, it's a param. Oh boy. That music's really freaking edgy. Actually, I think if I look at the chat. No, they didn't say it. Well, I'm gonna say it then. Oh, the edge. There we go. They say it. It has been said. I'm gonna stay here actually. So what's the safety I wanted to do? It's regarding colors. Colors. So it's from the data table. Local part equals player model, wait for child this part for 1 second. Actually 1 second might be too strict considering. I like this music, let's be honest. The thing is, if I don't wait, if I don't put a time limit, it's always gonna assume that it will find this part, but if it doesn't, well, the dude's frozen. You know what, I'm gonna assume, oh wait, we already went through all the parts. We already went through all the parts, so that's good. We don't have to worry about the part has been loaded or not, because it has been loaded. I'm gonna do find first child, and if part then part.color. Actually, I'm just gonna cut it and put it here. Finally, less edgy music. There we go. See, if the part is not found, we're good. We're good. I'm just gonna do nothing. And if I got in the list a part that, if I don't have in the list a part that exists, well, I have no instructions, so I'm just gonna do nothing and leave it the default color. Wait, I heard that music before. Oh, that's... Are you sure it's Paper Jam? I'm not sure. I'm legit not sure. Even though it's written here. Oops. Okay, that's for the safety. But now for the versioning system. This is gonna be in the data table. And it's when you save it. Where is the information gonna come from in the first place? In the model description. How is it that I'm gonna with a dot? With a dot. It's simple. Simple as hell. Okay, I really have to go to the bathroom. Be right back. You guys haven't spoken in like half an hour. Did I pop some brain or something? I'm just gonna check the Discord really quick. Maybe I missed something. Yeah, I'm looking at the general chat. Maybe I should remove Angel from the filter. I mean, that's not as much of a problem as a demon, not nearly as big of a problem. You know what? I'm gonna do it really quick, right there on camera. Here's my Gods Are Dog script. Done. There we go. Difficult stuff. It was quick. Right, it was right here. Oh well, okay. It's just right here. Okay. But right now, what I need is the models configurations. Configuration. There we go. I'm just gonna go to the open the models folder. Eastern Dragon. Let's see the configuration of each one. Yeah, this thing I'm kind. No, I don't. I don't have to remove it. I don't know if I need all of those now. But anyways, I'm gonna add a value, which is gonna be a number value. It's gonna be the version. It's gonna be hard written right here. And the value is gonna start at 1.0. Well, that means 1, but whatever. And now I just have to cut it, do my search again. Oh. Excuse me, I just got the message on my phone. Oh, yeah, that's a somewhat important thing I have to do tomorrow. Faut pas oublier d'aller à Sougy demain, hein. Maman, faut bien aller à Sougy demain. Ok, cool, pas oublié. À 15h, il a dit. Oui, ah oui. I got some random notifications too. Oh, I got some important mails I received recently, apparently. I'm gonna give it a quick look too. Okay, that's for the message. It was related to some plans we have tomorrow. There we go. I also got some mail, so sorry, I'm gonna check them real quick. On my PC, preferably. I don't wanna show it, okay, that's good. Oh, there's something, oh, right. There's something related to my ban on the Hive. It's been, I received it like 11 minutes ago, so I'm gonna go check right now. Because if I reply in the 24 hours, they should take care of it pretty easily. Otherwise, probably gonna be forgotten by the staff and closed, you know. Okay, so, sorry for the interruption, but it's important. Oh my god, I think I understand what happened with my bans. VPNs can be a problem. Some services bans VPNs, and maybe at some point I was bored at school and I played Minecraft, I don't know. You know, when you are at school, you got some big lunch breaks sometimes. Especially when a lesson is cancelled. Oh, see ya, Jin. Oh shit, I'm not gonna be very credible if I answer right now, because in the task he asked me to do, there is doing a virus scan on my computer. Okay, so apparently I should be able to appeal that ban pretty easily now. I'm just gonna wait an hour and say they did an antivirus, because you know, I think it was just me using a VPN at some point. All right, that clears it. I'm just gonna wait an hour. I'm gonna send this mail at the end of the stream. Okay, and the screen's back up. So, do I still have the item? Yeah, I got it. So now, configuration, not in the workspace. Oh boy, we left some stuff in here. And now on every configuration, I want to paste the thing I just got. Actually, just for safety, I'm just gonna ask for age. Nothing. It's in the replicated storage. Not in view items. There you go. Because like this, I can select the configuration and it's open, so I can see some content appearing. And paste. 12 different version items with different parents and all value 1. And now we can close this, check the adult, nice, the child, version, okay, that's good, I'm done. They have versions now. Now to read those versions. There we go. I don't need a terrain editor. Let me just check something real quick on Discord. Looks like there's someone bothering mod. Okay, back to work. Who's still there? I see that there's only one person. Oh well. I need to do my scripts anyways. Well, if there's no answer, I'm just gonna check if I don't have more mail to read. Save manager. Not this one. I can apply those edits. Save select. No, I won't. Well, maybe it's just a save manager and nothing else. Also, this makes me uncomfortable. There we go. So no one's left. So I guess I'm gonna check my mails. Screen hidden, that's good. Oh. Yeah, that's some papers I have to take care of for my internship from September. It's only 2 weeks away, so I have to take care of it. I do it right after the stream. That and the bands. So. Okay, that's some stuff. I'm sorry, had a message from my bro that also was talking about stuff that affects my internship. Mm, mm, okay, back to scripting. So, actually, what if I look all the way to the place? No, I don't want to do. Okay, what is with Diazo replay and why is this blurry? I didn't even ask for Diazo replay. Well, whatever. At least it will shut up now. Oh, cool, there's only 4 scripts. So save manager script 3 times, the edit model script. Ah, subsinfo. Oh, there's someone, finally. Load model script, but I have nothing to do regarding loading. Customization frame, nothing affecting versions. That's only when you change materials. Yeah, it's only for the edit comments, so that's not relevant. So that's the only instance I have to take care of. I'm just gonna put it here because that's quickly done. Equals version dot value. There we go. And with that, there will be versions in the newest saves. I need an idea. Where is the version relevant? When you select a save. So let's go check it out. What is this music? I really like it. Donkey Kong Country. Okay, sure. Ocean. Excuse me? Crap. Okay, so. Looks like I haven't been very careful regarding a few things. But whatever. What I need now yeah, to save display. It's in the GUI, the model select. Let's just pop it. The load frame. Guess the animations, just subscribe to the channel. Well, welcome aboard, dude. I am still a small YouTuber, so I get notifications when people sub. That's nice. I don't know it does it every single time, but at least I saw that one. I hope it doesn't stop anytime soon. I like when people show support. Are you new around here? His position is he's right on spot, so I can remove this. Yeah, that's a sample text. Don't mind it too much. So actually, I think it's loaded when I do the to load button. There we go. Oh shit, I have to put the summary with... I have to add the version on the summary too. That's not gonna work. That's not the right shortcut. Loud keyboard noises. Yeah, thanks. Désolé, main. Well, honestly, dude, I'm not really running after subs because, I'm not planning on having any YouTuber career. I'm really just doing it because I want to. I'm not running after money with that game or with that channel either. I'm already gonna be paid on the side. I got an internship that starts early September, and that's where my money is gonna come from. This game's entirely a passion project, and this music is copyrighted, so I'm not gonna be able to get money anyways. If you really want to donate to get some money my way, well, there's a donation link in the description. You don't have to, really. Oh shit. 63 results, but at least only 7 scripts. Mostly the save manager. Model select frame load. Oh yeah, the model select frame is all gonna be irrelevant, so I'm just gonna open all the mentioned scripts. There we go, that's 4 of them. Species select. Where does it mention this? Oh no, it's a current script, so that's normal. And that's all the parts where the summary is used. So I don't need it in the save details. Huh? Well, be right back. My dad needs me. I don't have to hide the screen though. So apparently I'm gonna need like 15 minutes or so to help him because he's working some wood, you know. So yeah, uh, I'm gonna have to take that long of a break at least. Okay, be patient, guys. I'll be back. Enjoy the music in the meantime. On y va tout de suite là?
On y va d'ici, pas patient, et on y va.
Ah, zut. Non. Moi qui faisais déjà une pause dans un stream.
Si tu veux continuer à faire un stream...
Mais il y a un McDo!
Voilà.
Il y a un McDo! Chien qui se frotte à ma jambe. I'm sorry, Vol, because I just came back. I just got announced that we're gonna go get our bro. Last time I didn't follow them, but this time there's some food over there. So I'm just gonna try to finish what I was on, if I can. Summary. So the new condition for going red. For going red, it means it has no version. If so, player.summary dot version. If not, or version dot value okay. But for now, I'll just say lower than 1. It's gonna be red and unusable. So yeah, sorry guys, I have to go. I might continue the big brain stuff when I come back. Sorry. Well, thanks for coming, guys, and yeah. See ya later. I hope I can come back, but I don't have much hopes because it's not before in 2 hours basically, or rather it should be in around 2 hours. Sorry, Vol, you didn't come at the best time. But if I stream again, I'll ping again. Well, see you later.